Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio, so then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I know we got to sing a song today, but I don't remember. Other than that, I don't remember what was going on.
I mean, that's pretty much like Moses was just going back over what God had said and, was just like, do good, behave or else.
And now he's going to give us a song to remember all the things that we got to remember.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this like memorable, right?
Well, yeah, we're not going to sing though.
I didn't say good. I just said memorable.
I mean, we saw how long the song was, and we were like, I ain't singing all that.
Right, yeah, there's no way. It doesn't even freaking rhyme.
No, and that's the worst of it.
I mean, like, yeah. So, but we got a beat. Man, we got a beat to it.
We got a beat.
Yeah.
We got the beat.
All right, you guys come on in and listen to Deuteronomy chapter 32, where we sing a song.
Hold on to your butts. Listen, O heavens, and I will speak. Hear, O earth, the words that I say. Let my teaching fall on you like rain. Let my speech settle like dew. Let my words fall like rain on tender grass, like gentle showers on young plants.
I will proclaim the name of my Lord. How glorious is our God. He is the rock. His deeds are perfect. Everything he does is just and fair. He is a faithful God who does no wrong. How just and upright is he.
But they have acted corruptly toward him. When they act so perversely, are they really his children? They are a deceitful and twisted generation. Is this the way you repay the Lord, you foolish and senseless people? Isn't he your father who created you? Has he not made you and established you?
Remember the days of long ago. Think about the generations past. Ask your father, and he will inform you. Inquire of your elders, and they will tell you. When the Most High assigned lands to the nations, when he divided up the human race, he established the boundaries of the people according to the number in his heavenly court.
For the people of Israel belong to the Lord. Jacob is his special possession. He found them in a desert land, in an empty, howling wasteland. He surrounded them and watched over them. He guarded them as he would guard his own eyes.
Hey, babe, I think we're doing really great. I don't think anybody will notice that we suck at this.
Oh, my God.
Like an eagle that rouses her chicks and hovers over her young, so he spread his wings to take them up and carried them safely on his pinions. The Lord alone guided them. They followed no foreign gods.
He let them ride over the highlands and feast on the crops of the fields. He nourished them with honey from the rock and olive oil from the stony ground. He fed them yogurt from the herd and milk from the flock, together with the fat of lambs. He gave them choice rams from Bashan and goats, together with the choicest wheat. You drink the finest wine made from the juice of grapes.
Yogurt and fat.
Oh my God.
Yummy. That's good shit. But Israel soon became fat and unruly. The people grew heavy, plump, and stuffed. Then they abandoned the God who had made them. They made light of the rock of their salvation. They stirred up his jealousy by worshiping foreign gods. They provoked his fury with detestable deeds.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. They offered sacrifices to demons, which are not God, to gods they had not known before, to new gods only recently arrived, to gods their ancestors had never feared. You neglected the rock who had fathered you. You forgot the God who had given you birth. The Lord saw this and drew back, provoked to anger by his own sons and daughters. He said,
A rock fathered these people? What the fuck is wrong with them? I will abandon them, then see what become of them, for they are a twisted generation, children without integrity. They have roused my jealousy by worshiping things that are not God. They have provoked my anger with their useless idols. Now I will rouse their jealousy through people who are not even a people. I will provoke their anger through the foolish Gentiles, for my anger blazes forth like fire and burns to the depth of the grave. It devours the earth and all its crops, and ignites the foundations of the mountains. I will heap disasters upon them, and shoot them down with my arrows. I will weaken them with famine, burning fever, and deadly disease. I will send the fangs of wild beasts and poisonous snakes that glide in the dust. Outside, the sword will bring death, and inside, terror will strike both young men and young women, both infants and the aged. I would have annihilated them, wiping out even the memory of them. But I feared the taunt of Israel's enemy, who might misunderstand and say, wait.
He feared
taunts?
Yeah.
This guy is fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
All right.
Our own power has triumphed. The Lord had nothing to do with this.
But Israel is a senseless nation. The people are foolish, without understanding.
Oh, that they were wise and could understand this. Oh, that they might know their fate. How could one person chase 1,000 of them, and 2 people put 10,000 to flight, unless their rock had sold them, unless the Lord had given them up? But the rock of our enemies is not like our rock, as even they recognize. Their vine grows from the vine of Sodom, from the vineyards of Gomorrah. Their grapes are poison, and their clusters are bitter. Their wine is the venom of serpents, the deadly poison of cobras. The Lord says...
They got sandstone, apparently, and we got, iron or some shit as our rock. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah. Am I not storing up these things, sealing them away in my treasury? I will take revenge. I will pay them back in due time. Their feet will slip. Their day of disaster will arrive, and their destiny will overtake them.
Indeed, the Lord will give justice to his people, and he will change his mind about his servants when he sees their strength is gone and no one is left, slave or free. Then he will ask,
Where are the gods, the rocks they fled to for refuge? Where now are those gods who ate the fat of their sacrifices and drank the wine of their offerings? Let those gods arise and help you. Let them provide you with shelter. Look now, I myself am he. There is no other God but me. I am the one who kills and gives life. I am the one who wounds and heals. No one can be rescued from my powerful hand. Now I raise my hand to the heavens and declare,
As surely as I live, when I sharpen my flashing sword and begin to carry out justice, I will take revenge on my enemies and repay those who reject me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword will devour flesh, the blood of the slaughtered and the captives and the heads of the enemy leaders.
This guy sounds like a real fucking dick. Rejoice with him, you heavens, and let all of God's angels worship him. Rejoice with his people, you Gentiles, and let all of the angels be strengthened in him. For he will avenge the blood of his children, and he will take revenge against his enemies. He will repay those who hate him, and cleanse his people's land.
Sounds like a really cool guy.
No.
So that was the song, and the chapter actually continues beyond that.
Oh, we got to read more after we just got done singing that wonderful piece that we just did?
Indeed.
Oh, man.
So Moses came with Joshua, son of Nun, and recited all the words of this song to the people. When Moses had finished reciting all these words to the people of Israel, he added, "Take to heart all the words of warning I have given you today.
Yeah.
Pass them on as a command to your children, so they will obey every word of these instructions. These instructions are not empty words. They are your life, husband."
Yeah.
Your life.
It was basically what God's been telling us the whole last few chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, Moses has been telling us that God told him.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
By obeying them, you will enjoy a long life in the land you will occupy when you cross the Jordan River.
Unless you don't, and then you won't.
Right, right.
So.
I mean, if you die, you don't, but you might live, and then you will, unless he gets mad at you, and then you won't.
Right, yeah.
Or if you forsake him and decide not to, and then you won't.
Really, why don't you just say anything could happen, you know?
Anything could happen.
Up in the air.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of that section, but same chapter, there's a new section called Moses Permitted to See the Land of Canaan.
Oh boy, he gets to go up on a mountain and die.
Yeah, he gets to view it from afar and be like, so close.
I mean, I wonder if he dies on the mountain, because he likes to send, like he sent Aaron up to a mountain to die. Mm-hmm. So, I wonder if that's where he dies.
That same day, the Lord said to Moses, "Go to Moab, to the mountains east of the river, and climb Mount Nebo, which is across from Jericho. Look out across the land of Canaan, the land I am giving to the people of Israel as your own special possession. Then you will die there on the mountain."
See, he likes to kill people on mountains.
Yep. You will join your ancestors, just as Aaron, your brother, died on Mount Hor and joined his ancestors.
You know, motherfucker's 120 years old. He's making him climb a mountain.
I know.
That
ain't
cool.
right. That
probably what killed him right there.
Mm-hmm. For both of you betrayed me with the Israelites at the waters of Meribah at Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. They betrayed him.
Betrayed.
Really?
That's rough.
That word is doing some really heavy lifting there.
Yeah.
You failed to demonstrate my holiness to the people of Israel there. So you will see the land from a distance, but you may not enter the land I am giving to the people of Israel. The end.
He's literally said that the Israelites are shit, and he'd kill them all if it wasn't for Moses. Mm-hmm. And now he's like, you're shit. I'm going to kill you. Yeah. And they're all going to die after you die, so whatever.
Yep. And they're all going to turn to stupidity anyway, so what the fuck do I care?
Right. You're going to make them sing this song just because I like torturing people and making them sing stupid shit.
It's true. He's a very bad God.
He really is. He really is. All right. Well, that's it for Deuteronomy chapter 32 then, huh?
Yep. And tomorrow is Deuteronomy chapter 33, the second to last chapter of the entire Pentateuch.
Hopefully no more singing.
Oh, God, please.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.